Season finale of Penguin was last night, goddammit. And what I must say is,
Fuck DC.
fuck him. I don't even got no alliance to Marvel, DC, whatever they is. At a BC, I ain't got no alliance to nobody. I like good television. And I must say, Penguin, hands down, the best show I've seen in 10 years. The season finale was absolutely epic. Okay? Absolutely epic. First off, let's just talk about the season as a whole. From episode 1 through finale, the shit did not have no let up. You got action, you got storyline, you got drama, you got twists, you got turns, and you just got the buildup of a character that was absolutely written to a T and played to a T by Colin Farrell.
I fucks with Colin Farrell.
My man not only looked the part, and it didn't even look like him. It took us about 3 weeks to figure out it was even him behind the mask.
Nah, you knew.
I ain't know. I ain't know until after. So what I am going to say to you is that's number one. Number two, the way this character took you on a roller coaster was insane. Like, you look at Penguin, you could tell he wasn't the one that had it. In the beginning, they're like, oh, he was just the one they picked on. Obviously, my man knows the comic book, so correct me if I'm wrong, but just from the show that I'm looking at, you could tell he was the underdog. But then he just does sleazy shit to get himself up to the top. So, like, he throws the girl he was driving as a driver in Arkham so that he could get moved up to underboss under Falcone. He does everything he possibly can to attempt to get to the top to make his mom proud. And you look at moments like, damn, he's a sleazeball, but you like, damn, that was smart as a motherfucker. You got that shit done. Like, you constantly emotionally are going through, do I fuck with this nigga or do I not fuck with him? And then you get to a space where he just does sleazeball shit. The man dubs his brothers, goes back home, acts like ain't nothing happened. You feel me? Once you realize that, it's like, damn, you can't fuck with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying to you? And then you go back and it's like, well, damn, how the hell he get out of that? It's like you love his cunningness and you love his ability to always be thinking 10, 12 steps ahead. But also it's like how he does it is like it tests your moral compass. It's like, I'm watching a show, but do you want to root for this nigga or do you want to not like this nigga? All right, here's down, best show I had. I ain't gonna hold you. Did I miss
10 years?
10 years, easy. Not even a conversation.
That's wicked.
Not even name a
There's
better one.
so many shows, but I've never seen this shit. DC don't get no play in my crib, so
I'm telling you right now, don't even watch it as being. I'm telling you, this ain't even that. This is like the Wire of comic book television. I'm telling you right now, it has everything you're looking for: gangster shit, emotional shit, therapeutic shit, twists and turns. This shit is epic. I'm telling you. Hands down epic, but it had me thinking, big dog. I said the best show I've seen in the past 10 years. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. Facts. But what I ask this is this. Me and you watched a lot of movies, a lot of gangster movies, a lot of movies, period, in life. Who is your most underrated gangster or villain of all time? So not your typicals. Underrated. So not your typicals like Tony Montana or Avon Barksdale from The Wire or even movies too. Actually, I'm gonna do we can do television series and movies if you want. Underrated though. A gangster that was in a movie that niggas might not. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a tough ass question on the spot.
That's not
Most
a tough
underrated? Damn.
Tough.
Gangster? Like
Gangster or villain? Underrated.
you keep moving the goalposts, brother. Are we talking about like villains or are we talking about like gangster like mob movies?
I'm talking because here's my thing. The reason I'm saying gangster or villain is this series blurred the lines for me. This was like So this was like Goodfellas and DC clashed and made the best fucking baby in the world.
I just watched Goodfellas last week too.
Like it's gangster shit for real, bro. But it's based in superhero context, is what I'm saying. So it don't matter. You pick. For me, I'll go first if you need me to. For me, if anybody's seen the movie In Too Deep, the nigga LL Cool J when he was God with Omar Epps. In Too Deep, go check it out. The nigga said, "You ain't no cop, Jay Reed." All right, I got him. I
can't give you a.
I also got Nucky Thompson and Boardwalk Empire. Gotta watch that as well too. I also got Chris from The Wire. Now Chris wasn't no boss, but Chris was a hitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking not the main, like, because a lot of
I can't
niggas
give you an answer to that. I can't.
a lot of niggas would be like Omar, my man who played Omar in The Wire, right? Or then you get like Max from Shadows.
But you said underrated though, so if it's underrated, it can't be like the main character.
Exactly.
Type nigga. It gotta be.
That's what I'm saying.
One of the other niggas.
Think about it. But I'm telling you, when you watch, I'm gonna encourage you. I know you don't like DC. I promise you, bro. When you hear this shit, when you watch this shit, you hooked. 8 episodes, you could binge watch it in a day. Again, I want to give a round of applause to The Penguin. Again, standing on it. Best show. 10 motherfucking years.